Hello, everyone. So, I did the impossible. Well, the possible, not the impossible, but I did the possible. I switched carriers. I've done it before, and I'll do it again if I need to. I was with Cricket Wireless for about a year. The reason why is AT&T works at my parents' house, but everything works in the city. So I figured AT&T is the way to go, but they're more expensive than Cricket. Cricket's owned by AT&T. And to get unlimited data, they had two plans. One was $60 and the other was $55, but there was a $5 discount on either unlimited plan. So the $60 plan became $55 for auto pay. Auto pay is a discount. You pay by your credit card, and it does it automatically does it, a few days early, and boom, you save $5. But even at $55, it was kind of expensive. Yeah, they included HBO Max, which later became called just plain old Max for some odd reason. But that's just what HBO decided to do. They call it Max now. I kind of disagree with it, but I digress. That's not the whole point of this live stream. I was able to save a substantial amount by switching. Visible currently has a different plan set of plan rates now, but currently it's, if you were to sign up today, it's $30 or $45. I'm on the less expensive plan. The difference is there's some more international features, as well as the millimeter wave and higher priority network access. But I'll try the less expensive plan, and if I find it's not fast enough, which is actually faster here in the city where I am than Cricket was, believe it or not. But in New York City, block by block, it could be slightly different. I'm just noticing it right here where I live, in that virtual background that you see. But, so that's the big update. It's Visible uses Verizon, whereas Cricket uses AT&T, and they're owned by Visible's owned by Verizon. It's not some third party. And Cricket is owned by AT&T. But these plans, you can't just go to like an AT&T store or a Verizon store. Cricket has their own set of stores. Visible is all done online, but they have you can chat with an agent. Chat. You don't really call them. They don't really do calls unless you schedule a call back with them. You really need to speak to someone on the phone. But that's fine with me. The few times I called texted them asking questions. You just got to say like agent sometimes to get an actual person, or customer service, and then they'll switch you from the chatbot to an actual person. But so far it's been good. I tested it for about a month because I used a referral, and that drops it down to 20. I'll give you my referral down in the description below if you want to join me on this adventure. The porting, first I had to get a PIN, which I logged into my Cricket account, and there was an area to request a PIN for porting, and you also need your account number, and they might ask you for the address that you used on file. I don't think they did, because when I signed up, I definitely used my address, so I think it has to match. So if you have a secondary address that you use for your cell phone, you gotta make sure you use that address when you sign up for Visible or wherever you go put your number. The problem I had with the communication with the emails I got when I ported. First they said 24 hours, I think I read online. Then I get an email saying 48 hours. And then the email was a bit weird that I got from Visible also, that it said that I was porting the temporary number that Visible originally gave me. I'm not porting the temporary number you gave me. I'm porting the number from Cricket. So that was really weird. But and the email said instead 24, it was 48. So I was like, wait, online when I first do it, it says up to 24, and then the email says up to 48. I also have a Google Voice that I had set up with on Cricket, and I had to play around with the settings because somehow when I switched from Cricket to Visible, I would a number would come in and I wouldn't hear it ring, and there was no option for it to even see it muted. It was just, I would only get the missed call after it went to voicemail or they hung up. Then I'd get the missed call. So I kept playing around with the settings. I don't know what I did, but I got it working. I guess I was toggling a bunch of settings, erasing my number a few times and then entering it back in and then authenticating it. I don't know what it did, but it picked up now. So now Google Voice works with it, and the iMessage comes in blue text as opposed to green for other iPhone users because I use iPhone. Actually, Google Voice now works better because now when someone calls me, I used to not know if it was my iPhone or my Google Voice number. The Google Voice number is I use that for work. I can't lose that number, so I have it on Google Voice because I switch carriers from time to time, and I always worry I'm going to lose a phone number when I switch. And luckily, it went through. So that's my update on what I did last night with leaving Cricket Wireless. I really like the HBO Max, but I could always sign up on, I guess, a trial or just do it for a month. And then instead of having to spend like $20-$30 more each month just to have that, and the occasional time I'd go upstate, which actually I didn't go upstate the whole time I had Cricket until this month. I actually had to go up 3 times. Just been a nightmare, don't ask. First it was my father. I had to help him with going to the hospital and driving my mom back and forth to the hospital so we could see him. And then the car trouble he had. I had to go to the auto mechanic, and then I had to come back, drop off the car with him, and then pick up the car the following week. So I actually did finally. The amount of times, I'm thinking maybe it's not really worth it to have AT&T unless I know I'm going to be there for like a weekend. Maybe I can just sign up temporarily on like a trial of AT&T service next time we go upstate, just to have it, or so I can use the internet if I need to. But I don't think it makes sense every month to pay for a service that I don't really need. What do you guys think? Did I make a mistake? Would you have done the same? Also, have Visible. Which one do you have? There's 2 plans. There's the basic, which is what I have, or the plus. Do you have either? Let me know. Comment down below. For the real ones, in the comment, type #Visible.